Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another lesson. I am David.
And I am Alice. We are so happy to be with you today. How are you feeling, David?
I am feeling great, Alice. I am very relaxed today. Do you know why?
Let me guess. Is it because you ate a big pizza?
No, not today. It is because I spent the whole morning on my hobby.
Ah, hobbies. That is a fantastic topic. That is what we are talking about today. Hobbies.
Exactly. Hobbies are the things we do for fun, things we do when we are not working.
It is so important to talk about hobbies. When you meet a new friend, you always ask, "What do you like to do for fun?"
Yes, it is the best way to make friends. But before we start our conversation, we have a small request.
If you are enjoying our podcast, please click the subscribe button and the like button.
It is a small click for you, but it is a big help for us. We want to help people all over the world learn English for free.
Okay, David, let's start. What is the most common question people ask about hobbies?
I think it is, what are your hobbies? Let's repeat that slowly for everyone. What are your hobbies?
Or sometimes people say, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Let's repeat that too. What do you like to do in your free time?
Those are perfect questions. Alice, let's start with you. What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, David, I have many hobbies, but my favorite hobby is reading.
Reading. That is a classic hobby. What do you like to read?
I love reading stories. I like novels, and sometimes, I like reading poems.
That is very peaceful. Everyone, listen to the verb we use. Alice says, I love reading. We often use the ing form after the word love or like.
That's right, David. I love reading. Let's repeat that. I love reading.
I also like reading, but I prefer cooking.
Cooking. You are a great cook, David. You make the best pasta.
Thank you, Alice. Yes, I love cooking. It makes me feel creative. I like trying new recipes.
Recipes? That is a good word. A recipe is the instructions for cooking food. Recipe. Let's say it together. Recipe.
So I like cooking and Alice likes reading. What about you, the listener? Do you like reading or do you like cooking? Think about your answer. Let's talk about more active hobbies. Many people love sports.
Yes, I know many people like swimming, running, or going to the gym.
I like swimming in the summer. It is so refreshing.
Oh, I'm not a good swimmer. I prefer yoga.
Yoga is very popular now. It is good for the body and the mind.
It is. I do yoga 3 times a week. I can say, I do yoga. Listen to the verb. For yoga, we use do. For football, we use play.
That is a great point, Alice. Let's explain that simply. We use play for team sports. Play football, play tennis. We use go for activities ending in ing. Go swimming, go running. And we use do for activities like do yoga or do karate.
Wow, David, you are a real teacher today. Let's repeat those slowly. Play tennis. Go swimming. Do yoga. David, earlier you mentioned sports, but many students make mistakes with the verbs. It's confusing.
Oh, yes, you are so right, Alice. This is very important. Let's explain it very clearly, step by step.
Okay, so when do we use play, David?
Let me think. We use play for sports with a ball or teams, like play football or play tennis. Alice, do you play tennis?
Oh, no way. I am terrible at tennis. I can't hit the ball. What about go, David?
Go is easy. We use go for activities that end in ing, like go swimming, or go running, or go cycling.
Oh, I see. So I say I go swimming every Sunday. And what about do?
We use do for individual activities, things that are not team sports, like do yoga, or do karate, or do aerobics.
Oh, that is so helpful. Let's repeat one more time for our friends at home. I play basketball.
I go jogging.
I do gymnastics.
Alice, some people have a different kind of hobby. They don't do sports and they don't cook. They collect things.
Oh, like my grandfather. He collects stamps.
Stamps from letters? Wow, that is a very traditional hobby. We call it stamp collecting.
Yes, he has thousands of them in big old books. What else do people collect?
Let's see. Some people collect coins, some people collect postcards, and some young people collect action figures.
Action figures? Like superheroes? That sounds fun.
It is. We call this person a collector. Collector. Collector.
David, I think I am a collector too. I collect magnets from every country I visit.
Oh, I've seen them on your fridge. Your fridge is, wow, it's full of magnets.
Yes, it makes me happy when I see them. I collect magnets. Let's repeat. I collect magnets.
Now, let's move to a very loud hobby, music.
Oh, I know this one. You love music, David. You are always singing in the office.
Well, I love singing, but I'm not very good. My neighbors hate it. However, I love playing the guitar.
Listen carefully, everyone. David said playing the guitar. We always use the with instruments.
That's right, always. Play the piano, play the violin, play the drums.
David, is it hard to learn an instrument?
Honestly, yes. It takes time. You need to practice. That is another important word, practice.
I practice the piano for 30 minutes every day. I practice every day. Let's repeat. I practice every day.
Okay, Alice, let's talk about a very modern hobby, gaming.
Oh, you mean video games? My little brother is obsessed. He plays all night.
I understand. Many people love gaming. They play on a console or a computer.
David, what do you call a person who plays games?
We call them a gamer. He is a gamer. Let's repeat. He is a gamer.
My brother says gaming helps his English. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. In many games, you have to talk to other people in English. It's a great hobby for learning.
Wow, maybe I should start gaming too, but I'm too slow with the controller.
Don't worry, there are many easy games. You can start with mobile games on your phone.
Oh, I already do that. I play puzzle games every morning.
See? You're a gamer too, Alice. Welcome to the club. Well, Alice, we talked about loud hobbies like music and gaming, but what about something quiet? Something peaceful?
You mean gardening?
Yes, gardening. I love the smell of fresh grass and flowers. It's so relaxing.
Oh, I agree. My mother has a green thumb. Do you know that expression, David? A green thumb.
A green thumb? Does she have green paint on her hand?
No. To have a green thumb means you are very good with plants. Everything she plants grows perfectly.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a black thumb then because my plants always die. It's very sad.
Don't be sad, David. Maybe you just need to practice more. Gardening takes patience. Let's repeat that word. Patience.
Patience. Yes, I need more of that. I enjoy gardening because it is peaceful. Let's say it together. I enjoy gardening because it is peaceful.
Okay, now it's time for the giant shadowing. This is the hardest part of the lesson. Are you ready at home? I hope so.
Let's do it. We will say a long sentence, and you must repeat it slowly. Don't worry about mistakes. Just try.
Sentence 1. In my free time, I love playing the guitar and listening to music.
Sentence 2. I am very interested in photography, so I go to the park every weekend.
Sentence 3. My brother is a gamer, but I prefer doing yoga in the morning.
Wow, you guys are doing amazing. I can feel your energy. One more. I want to start a new hobby, maybe gardening or painting.
Well, David, our time is almost finished. I'm a bit sad. I enjoyed this conversation so much.
Me too, Alice. It's wonderful to talk about things that make us happy. Hobbies are like little gifts we give to ourselves.
That is beautiful, David. And to our listeners, please remember, you are doing something wonderful. Learning English is a journey, and we are so happy to be part of your journey.
Yes, don't be too hard on yourself. If you forget a word or make a mistake, just smile. Keep going. You are getting better every single day.
Yes. And before you go, please tell us in the comments, what is your favorite hobby? We really want to know.
And what was the last hobby you started? Tell us everything. We will read all your comments.
Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. It helps us stay together.
Thank you for listening to the Horizon English podcast. I'm David.
And I'm Alice. Have a beautiful day, filled with your favorite hobbies.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you next time.